Welcome to Monday Night Run number 42. This is our Leaf Lumber left side. We have a 10% filler to run to fill up the remaining. Did you? I thought you wanted to run it again, Taylor. 10% filler to run. Remaining, filling up the remaining 3 spots. 30 fillers in this one. We've got Clinton W, James D, David S, Terrence L for 2, John G for 2, Anthony K for 1, John G for 2 more, Vic Blind Trade for 3, Devon H for 1, Bradley D for 1, DJ for 1, Vin A for 2. Carter A for 1, James D for 1, Manuel L for 1, Anthony A, Robert G for 2, Frankie E, Kendrick C, Frank L for 2 more. We have Brian L and also Michael V. Definitely Vic Venmo. Definitely Vic Venmo. 30 times. Top 3 are going to get into the break after 10 times. And let's roll. Good luck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in your top 3. Frank, Brian L, and Vic making it on in. James D. James D had 2 on number 9. JML somehow got his sneezing under control. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he did it. All right, 3 of you made it on in. Everybody else, you'll be in our filler giveaway at the end of the night. We're going to roll 2 dice. Tell us how many times to randomize each list. After we randomize and your numbers are assigned, give you all a couple minutes straight. This is a left side serial number break with no 1 spot. The way this break works is most of the card, pretty much every card in this break is going to be serial numbered. If a card is numbered 2 of 10, it would go to the 2 spot. 10 of 10 would go to the 0 spot, so on and so forth. If a card is numbered 1 of 1, 11 of 40, whatever it is, if it ends in a 1 on the left side, it goes based off of the player's first name. So if we hit a 1 of 1 of Ken Griffey Jr., it would go to whoever has the K in this break, which would be the 6 spot. If we pulled a 1 of 1 of... God, why can't I not think of a baseball player? If we pulled a 1 of 1 Babe Ruth, it would go to the 9 spot, so on and so forth. All redemptions are awarded out based on the player's first names as well via the letters. Anything that doesn't meet that criteria will be handled at my best discretion. And if we pull one of the lumber redemptions, there is a special buyback redemption. It is random to everybody in the break. Have a good night, Warhorde. And let's go ahead and get on in. Michael S on top, all the way down to Vic Blind Trade on the bottom. Let's go 7 times. 7 times on your names. 7 times on your numbers. And let's get on in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Floyd on top. Brian L on the bottom. Adjusted Taylor pretty hard last time around. Taylor, what number do you want? Taylor, do you really want the 2 spot? I'm feeling the 4 spot for some reason. I'm feeling the 4 spot. I think the 4 spot is where it's at. 4 spot is where it's at. 2 on top, 0 on the bottom. He loved the 0. And under 5, says Taylor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 0 on top, 7 on the bottom. Who got the 4 spot? I think that spot's hitting. Floyd with the 0, Mike with the 2, Michael S with the 9, Philip T with the 6, Frank with the 5, Mike Key with the 4. Mike, you're going to hit something with that 4. 2 and 4, which were the 2 best spots. Mike got them both. Vic with the 8, Taylor with the 3, and Brian L with the 7. Normally, we don't see trades in this format. Just got to check on one thing really quick, and then we'll hop on into this one. Got 482 in the chat. I see about 60 of you could hit that like button if you wanted to. Y'all could hit that like button if you wanted to. We're down to 5 left in Bowman and 11 left in Cosmic and Sparkle. All right, let's head on in just a second right now. Oh. What? Alright, last time I opened the case like an idiot. This time I'm opening it from the bottom. You know what's cool is we can actually use this box to ship out the mini helmet. I just realized that. The mini helmet should fit in this. One of the mini helmets. So I gotta save the box. That's not... No. I'll box it up if you want. Or they can just sit here. Alright, let me get my top loads. And we can go. You can close that door if you want. It's actually a little cold in here. Oh, Greg left the door open? You left it wide open, homie. Feeling a Jim Tomey bat knob. Jim Tomey bat knob would go to the J spot, which is the 0 spot, Floyd. All these are on like 180 point. Alright, box numero 1. Taylor, how many cards do you think we're going to hit with this 3 spot, buddy?
3 cards.
Taylor, I need to hit you a monster. I owe Taylor. I owe Taylor something crazy. What 3 spot F, Q, and Y? Who? Frank Thomas Batnob. I almost spelled out F-U. I didn't even realize. I need to hit this man a Frank Thomas Batnob. I need to hit him a Frank Batnob. That, he would be happy with a Frank Thomas Batnob. There might be a Frank Robinson Batnob. F. Frank Thomas. Wow. He might say that. He might.
No, Vic Venmo.
Vic Venmo. Vic Venmo.
Vic Venmo.
First card out is going to be Mark McGuire, 8 of 40 for the 8 spot. Taylor, what spot did you have in the last one? 0 or 8?
0.
That is going to be the Home Run Club, 9 of 30. Gary Sheffield, number 27 on the top 100 list. 5 of 15, Albert Bell, Greg Vaughn, Andres Galarraga, and Gary Sheffield. On the Sluggers quad bat. All high numbers? It might be. All high numbers so far. 5 of 15 on the back. George Brett, 2 of 3. With the Pine Tar inscription. With the Pine Tar inscription, Mike with the 2 spot. That's 100% a 1-touch. No questions asked. I pulled a card with an inscription in one of my videos, and I didn't think it was worth that much, and then I looked to see what the inscription sold for.
Oh, they always sell for...
If they have an inscription, it sells for more. Taylor complains in this break, minus 150.
Did you hear what's going on with the WWE 1
No. What? Which one? The Alba? Okay, I'm curious. We'll hit the squirrels for that. That's sick. Oh, shield? Didn't they? Yeah, that's been happening with all Panini, or that's been happening with all WWE high end. What's that? 122 for the 1 number to 4? Wow. Wow. The 1 numbered to 4 sold for $322. This one's numbered to 3. This one's about the same. That's way more than I thought. There's currently a psychopath who is shill bidding up all the high-end WWE. It happened to me with a card. But pretty much if you put a high-end WWE card on eBay, they bid it up. And then they don't pay for it. If it's from that bat, it's not from that bat, I don't believe. I mean, that would be... That's like a... That's not from the bat. Yeah, it just says a game used bat. That's our first box. We have 9 more to go. 9 more to go. No, I think... So, I'm not going to get in trouble, but I think I know who it is. I think we all know who it is, and nobody wants to say it, because nobody wants to catch a lawsuit, but I think we pretty much all know who is the person who is bidding up this high-end stuff. And nobody wants to say it, self-included, because this person is the type of person that would throw a lawsuit down. Yeah, I agree. I think Leaf lumber, even for the people who don't like leaf, it's nice. Is it JML? It is 100% JML. Could be a game use. No, it's a game used bat from their career. No. Kicking off with Chili Davis, 1 of 15, so that's the C spot, which is the 0 spot in Floyd. Auto, 9 of 20, Grain Assault, going to the 9 spot, Gary Sheffield. We've got a 25 of 25 for the 5 spot, Dave Winfield, Steve Garvey, Tony Gwynn, and Ken Caminiti. And on the back, Golden Hawk, certain somebody who ruined the hobby I love. Dual auto. Corbin Burnson and Corey Snyder, 2 of 4 for the 2 spot.
That's from Major League.
That's Major League, isn't it? Is that from Major League?
Yeah.
I was like, who are...
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know how many points.
Yes, Matt. Okay, I need to know what this is worth. I was like, I thought it was Major League. Yeah, it's Major League. That's so cool. That's so cool that they would throw something in like that. No lumber on that card? No, there is, though. There is lumber on that card. It's a wooden card, just like this one. Look. Look. You see that? It's a wooden card. The card is wood itself.
Get a JML Field Use RGL.
JML Field News in RGL.
We can make that happen.
We could make that kind of card happen. These are fun. I don't know if the Corbin and Corey is a one-touch or not, but it goes to the 2 spot. I don't know if they make Dudley Boy relics. Corey Snyder sells Hyundais now per Wikipedia. Need more wood in the industry? Yeah, Charlie Sheen would have been awesome on that one. Maybe Charlie Sheen is on some of these. I don't think that's a one-touch, so we'll just keep on moving. These are, yeah, they fit in a 55 point. They're about 55 point. I see a Nolan Ryan on front. Game used bat Nolan Ryan, by the way. You know what's funny? As we're opening this case, I totally didn't even realize, like, saw that and my mind immediately went Astros. I didn't even think about, you know, no logos on it. I didn't even think that. Like, that wasn't even the first thing that crossed my mind. Nolan Ryan, 3 of 5, going to, ooh, wow, going to Taylor. That's weird. It feels weird to say that. Going to Taylor. Piece of game used bat of Nolan Ryan, yeah. 11 of 12 of Juan Gon and Rafi Palmeiro. That is going to be between 0 and Floyd and R and Michael S. 11 of 12. We will take that to a random at the end of the break.
So weird to have Palmeiro.
How about Pete Rose and Barry Larkin, 6 of 8. Pete and Barry, 6 of 8. Signature sticks.
Wow.
This is so cool.
Dude,
This is such a good product. Enough. Ryan Knight, 7 of 35. Ray Knight, sorry. Ray Knight, 7 of 35.
oh, Ray Knight?
Yeah, Ray Knight. This is fun. I'm going to one-touch up the Pete Rose and Barry Larkin for sure. This is so much fun to rip this stuff. Got a couple more sealed cases, and I got some loose boxes of this stuff, so we still have plenty more of this. Might have to try to re-up and order a couple more cases, the way this stuff is going. Why is a minor bounty higher than the major? Because we just hit the major bounty. We just hit the major during our last couple of streams. Not over 100 since the Sheen Berenson from Vivid was like 120. Got it. Got it. I'm going to one-touch up the Pete and Barry. I don't care if it's under 100 or not. That's just a nice card. That card just deserves a one-touch. 2 home run bets. Probably not. Those are probably in a museum somewhere. He probably owns one of them. Pete Rose obviously signed a bazillion things. Pete Rose never seen a pen that he didn't like to sign his name with. Yeah. 6 of 8 for the 6 spot. Going to Philip T on that one, though. It's nice. Still have 7 boxes left. We've only seen 3 of the 3 boxes. We're looking for that card. I want to pull this Mickey Mantle Bat Barrel for Brian L. on a filler. I want to pull the 101. Randy Johnson hit 1 career home run. Yep. I saw that one. I know that one. 4 fulls and 6 fillers left in Bowman. Getting there. Getting there. Jim Tomey, 10 of 15 is on top. Randy Johnson also killed 1 bird. In the future, Pete Rose autographs will be used as currency. It's funny. All right, box number 4. Got Jim Tomey for the 0 spot game used lumber. Next out, Teddy Ballgame, 16 of 20 for the 6 spot. Teddy Ballgame, game used piece of his bat. That's awesome. It's just cool to pull something like that. Like, that's like, it's so hard to pull something like that in Topps, and then we just casually pull it in these cases. All-time lumber draft. 3 of 3. Pete Rose, Rod Carew, Albert Pujols, Carl Yastrzemski, Cal Ripken Jr., Willie McCovey, Duke Snyder, Frank Thomas. All-time draft for Taylor. 3 of 3. That's awesome. Taylor. I'm gonna one-touch that one, I think. And Jose Canseco, 28 of 40 for the 8th spot. Smell the wood. You smell the wood.
Oh, Vic and Canseco would probably be a fun interaction.
So, by the way, these cards are on 100 point. They're not 55s, FYI. What's up, Clark? Fellow Steven did the rewind. You're a B. Hey, Izzy, congrats, man. Wood card getting gem. I would not recommend grading these. Ted Williams. I'm going to one-touch this one. I don't know if I'm one-touching up the Ted Williams, though. Ted Williams game bat. TTT. I'll try to get to you this week. Probably like Wednesday. Maybe Thursday. I kicked Canseco's twin brother out of a nightclub. They're all game-used bats, and they're all from different bats. Pieces of game-used bats of Pete Rose, Albert Pujols. So, oh, that's cool. He was drafted 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th. That's cool. So there's a theme. Look, all-time drafts. It goes all the way up. That's cool. Brought to you by Nugenics. We still have 6 boxes. We're not even halfway through. We're not even halfway through this case. Teddy Ballgame. I wish they could put a photo of him. That's my biggest gripe. Game used bat of Ted Williams. I think Drew raised an interesting question on Saturday, and he asked how many game used mems do you think they can make out of 1 bat? I bet they can make thousands. And she'll love it too. When we run a 10th of break tonight and Brittany has to sort it in the morning and I just text her and you'll love it too. No. Hey, look, another hit for Taylor. This is rare. When are we breaking NASCAR again? I'm not sure. Not sure. Not 100% sure when our NASCAR break will be.
We just need you guys to buy instead.
I put up a NASCAR break and we didn't get much action on it. So I haven't ran a NASCAR in probably about a month or so. Does Brittany ever break? She'll open packs down here with us, but she doesn't like to come on the stream. The fact that we have 507 people watching makes her really nervous, actually. Giancarlo Stanton, 23 of 40 for the 3. That is going to be a dynamic duels of Fred McGriff and Gary Sheffield, 11 of 30. That's going to be a random between Taylor and Mike. Random that one off. Yep. 2 of 12 for the 2 spot. That is a quad bat relic of Gary Carter, Tim Raines, Al Oliver, and Rusty Staub. Whacked a plus 6,600 3-team bet with nice. And Pete Rose going to the P spot, 21 of 35. Pete Rose going to Brian L with the 7 spot. On the second Pete Rose auto of the case. Second auto of the case. Around 7,500 mems per bat. Googled it, says Kevin. Run good life, it's so good on stream. I know. She gets very nervous. Like, she gets very nervous. She doesn't even want to do P-Spot, aka the white spot. She doesn't even want to do, like, videos. She doesn't even want to, like, record videos for the channel. She thinks she's going to mess it up. Like, she thinks she's going to mess it up and, like, ruin it, and it can't be fixed when in editing or something. I'm like, okay, we'll just get another box in. You know what I should do? I should just do, like, a super high-end product and not tell her. And then just be like, no, this choice box is, like, it's, like, 50 bucks. And then she rips it, and it's, like, 6. It's, like, Prism Choice. Has she ever watched JML? She'll be fine, says Price. That's funny. Okay, 2 cards that we need to random off so far. We'll random off between the left side and the right side on those. Half the case still to go, FYI. Half this case. This is my favorite break of the night. We have another hit for Taylor. What the hell? What the hell? Don Baylor, 23 of 40 for the 3 spot. Max to win practice, plus 200. John Hunter Nemechek to win Xfinity, plus 590. And Gregson to win a group. Oh my god. And you won? Is the market liquid for these lumber cards? I'm not 100% sure how, like, quickly they sell, but I was looking at some comps last night because I was editing my video of this. And I was surprised by a couple comps that I saw. Don Baylor, 23 of 40 for the 3 spot. That's going to be Gary Gaetti, 5 of 5 for the 5 spot. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's a nice one. 7 of 7 for the 7 spot. Pete Rose, Ty Cobb, Hank Aaron, Albert Pujols, Carl Yastrzemski, and Derek Jeter. Baseball's greatest hits. 7 spot, Brian L.
Obviously, Jeter's the best.
Wow. Dude, some of these multi-ways that we have pulled. And the lower numbers are hitting in this half case. Lower numbers are hitting. That's a one-touch. And Chuck Knobloch, 7 of 30 for the 7 spot once again.
Oh my god, a Knobloch?
A Knobloch auto. Why does it feel like we have a barrel coming? I feel like we have a barrel coming.
Chuck Knobloch.
Chuck Knobloch, dude.
Remember when he hit Kilo and his mom with the ball?
Yep.
Stands.
Has JML dressed as the Miz for Halloween?
RJ, you have some really weird questions.
RJ, are you a bot? You ask the strangest questions.
You do. Weird.
And the answer is yes, he did. Last year. I saw it. Four boxes left still. This has been awesome. I could literally rip this product all night. We could just rip 10 cases of this and I'd be totally cool with it. That's so cool. Pete Rose, Ty Cobb, and it shows how many hits they have. I just realized that. Look. Shows how many hits they have in the swatch window. That's so cool. I just wish we could have photos of the players. I feel like I've never seen a Knobloch auto in Topps. Knobloch comp is 100 last sold.
I know he had
Wow.
trouble with the law.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I'll go back and one touch up that one. I'm running out of 180.1 touches, and I need to check to see how many we have. Make sure that we have enough for, like, the next couple cases. I have to be a little stingy on the one touches. For 180 points, because 180s are, like, more expensive than all the other sizes. Manny Ramirez, 9 of 15 on front. Yeah. I wish, like, my biggest complaint is just the jerseys instead of the names. Or instead of the photos. Manny Ramirez, 9 of 15. Rafi Palmeiro, 6 of 7 for the 6 spot. MVP votes. 21 of 25. That is going to be a fun duel. 1975 AL MVP votes. Fred Lynn, Jim Rice, Reggie Jackson, Thurman Munson, Rod Carew, George Brett, Catfish Hunter, and Claudell Washington. That's going to be a fun random at the end. And Jeff Bagwell, 9 of 35 baggy. Claudell on that card. Dude, I don't even know who Claudell Washington is, FYI. How did they find a how did they find a bat of something like that? Is his name really Catfish Hunter? Yes. Why are there photos from some and jerseys for the other? Good question, Austin. So, here's the thing. They have the rights. They're contracted with these players so they can use their likeness. These players they're not contracted with, and they don't have the team logo, so it's just pictures of jerseys, which technically they can do. Did you ever play an old like Super Nintendo game, like old like football game where they didn't have the player names, they had their numbers? It's kind of like that. Yeah, Jim Catfish Hunter was his nickname. So that card will need to be a random between those spots. And we have 3 boxes left. Jim Catfish Hunter, yeah, fried catfish. Hey, the best fried catfish I ever ate was in Idaho. Jeezy, do you remember that trip? When we went to Idaho? When we went to that little commons area, that little food court or whatever? Dude, that was the weird... Because there was a bar right in the middle. And then there was like a movie theater right across from it. That was a fun drive. We should just do that again. That drive was awesome. I spring you two. We'll just take the company over there. Let's bring the company over there. Yeah, we were. 3 boxes left.
Did you visit Ryan Marshall's DGen freaking...
And this 9 spot is doing very well, Taylor. Griffey Senior, 9 of 20. Swing by Spokane. I'm getting smoked in the show. 9 has been crushing this break. King Griffey Senior, 9 of 20. We have a knob. We have a bat knob. Yo, we got a knob. We have a knob. First bat knob from Leaf Lumber. It's Fred McGriff for the F spot. Going to Taylor with the F. Bat knob 1 of 1. Fred McGriff. On the bat knob. Our first one. That's like my first bat knob in like a year and a half. It's so sick. The crime dog. It's so sick. Fred McGriff bat knob. We haven't pulled a bat knob in a minute. I don't even remember my last one. I know Drew does. Congrats, Taylor. There you go. Taylor, I made you sit through a awful break on Saturday, and then I reward you handsomely. 101 going to the first name, which is the F, which is Taylor. I literally said we were going to hit him a 101 Frank Thomas.
493
Oh my God, we had a cut too. 8 of 15 cut of Jocko Conlon. Going to the 8th spot. Bat cut signature. We had a cut right behind it. What is this box? Could you imagine? Yeah, no kidding, right? A cut as well. And a Barry Larkin 1 of 4 going to the B spot, which is the 9 spot, Michael S. That was a box. Holy sh!
Was a baseball umpire.
He was an umpire.
Yep. He's a Hall of Famer.
Hall of Fame umpire right there. I want to know what a Jocko Conlon cut sells for. It is on one of the Hall of Fame placards, so that leads me to believe that there are a bunch of them. Like those placards are one of my least favorite things that they use for cuts. Kind of cheap because you can just buy the placards usually. My favorite cut autographs, and this is gonna be a one-touch, obviously. My favorite cut autographs are the ones that are in from Chex Checks are my favorite when they get a check of the player. I think this is going to fit in a 260. Let's see. Look at that. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that, Taylor. Look at that. 260 points. Have it right on the desk for you. Conlon played for Harvard and the Braves. What's the girth on the knob? The knob is very girthy. There you go. It's a 260 point card. This case has been so much better than our last one. That was cool. Do we ever exist in a world where there's 2 bat knobs in one? Now we need a barrel. We have 2 boxes left. Little knob syndrome. Unreal, Terry. Can we play the opposite? Calling cut going for about $11. Yeah, that's what I thought. So these Hall of Fame placards, the yellow with the placard, this is his Hall of Fame placard. They usually, those are some of the less desirable cuts. Unless it's, you know. They spelled his name wrong. Cool. Maybe there's a U in there. Conlon? I don't know. Jocko Conlon? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Hawk 2 and spit on that thing. There are 2 different guys. Interesting. Willie Randolph gonna go to the 9 spot, 39 of 40. There's no way like we have another knob or a barrel or something, right? Conlon and well, no. So that is a Hall of Fame placard. I have bat knob envy. So it's Hall of Fame placard, so it's 100% the Hall of Famer. That's a Hall of Fame placard right there. No, that's a Hall of Fame plaque. That's his Hall of Fame plaque right there. All right, no, that's his Hall of Fame plaque. Then why would he not have these are Hall of Fame plaques right here. These are from the Baseball Hall of Fame. Then they misspelled his name.
They misspelled his name.
Because look, there's an A right there on the auto. That I don't know.
Take it up with leave, damn it.
Take it up with leave. I think it's misspelled. That's a placard. That's a Hall of Fame placard right there. Willie Randolph, 39 of 40. Oliver on that's a barrel. 5 of 5. Al Oliver for the 5 spot. It's part of the bat barrel right there. Hall of Fame umpire. Al Oliver on the Game Used Lumber Prime, 5 of 5. That's a barrel, yep. 18 of 20. Rusty Staub, Andres Galarrago, Andres Dawson, Tim Raines, Marquise Grissom, and Gary Carter. Expos, yeah, the Lumber Club for the Expos, Montreal. And 11 of 30, Ricky Henderson with the Man of Steel inscription going to R. The 9 spot, Michael S. I might have some experience with this card. I might have already comped this one. I might know that this is a one-touch.
Oh boy, we have a Jocko conspiracy in chat.
All right, listen. Do you guys want me to text my Leaf guy right now and confirm which player it is?
Like, hey,
Do you want me to text CJ right now? I can text CJ right now. We can figure this out. Ricky Henderson signature sticks with the Man of Steel inscription. This case has been so much better than our other case.
yes, I read that story, Taylor. That's pretty wild.
This has been awesome.
Wake him up.
I'm gonna wake him up. He's probably awake. He's probably awake. He's a nerd like all of us. Wait, is it Ricky or Ricky?
Oh my.
That's a cool barrel. All right, we have 1 box left. This case has been bonkers compared to our first case. Last box of the break.
Run it back.
Run it back. Flora says you're a little late. It's not late for us. We still have 3 breaks left tonight. I slept like 4 hours last night. I was up at 10 in the morning.
Get off your phone.
Wife yelling at me to get off my phone at 9:15 in the morning. Couldn't go back to sleep. Thought I was going to come on here and be all worn out. Been ready to go all night. Oh, for the Leaf guy? I could text him. He's in Texas. He's up. He's up. I bet he's up. Claudel again. It is Claudel. 11 of 40. It is Claudel. Just realize that. Or 1 of 40 going to the 1 spot. The C spot is going to be 0. Floyd. How massive is the ComC warehouse? Well, it is pretty big, and now they got like 4 of them locally. Claudel, 1 of 40 for the C. Andres Galarraga, 10 of 15. Going to the 0. Viewers are also congratulating Taylor on a home run. They make observation about the baseball bat, including the knob size. Home run, or the Lumber Club, 4 of 5 for the 4 spot. Mike Schmidt, Steve Carlton, Jim Tomey, Dick Allen, Chase Utley, and Pete Rose. And your final card of the case. It's going to be an auto. Just a 1 of 35. Ronald Cunha Jr. going to Michael S. with this 9 spot that killed it. The 9 spot killed it this break.
That's why Michael always wants in the left sides.
Michael S. 9 again. The Ronald Cunha Jr. Grain Assault. I think so. What a case. What a case. Pete Rose was on a lot of cards. 1 touch to 35. Probably not right now. So I think we just confirmed it. That this format is just fine. Because that was 2 very different cases. The 9 spot sucked last time around. To ask Taylor. And now the 9 spot absolutely slayed out in this break. 9 and 3 were the top spots, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, this format's totally fine. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. Let's go ahead and take a look at the hits. Jimmo, can you do me a favor? Can you grab all these jewel cases and just like set them somewhere? Here was a look at your hits. Everything gets top loaded. The top load budget dies in this break because these are all 180 point top loads. Claude Washington, Andres Galarraga for the 0. Lumber Club to the 4. Cunha, Willie Randolph, Al Oliver, Montreal 6-way. Cut auto, Jocko Conlon, Ken Griffey Sr. Got Barry Larkin, Manny Ramirez, Rafi Palmeiro, Jeff Bagwell. So much wood. Don Baylor, Gary Gaetti, Chuck Knobloch. Haven't seen too many of his signatures. Giancarlo Stanton, Quad Bat Rack, Grain Assault, Pete Rose, Titty Ball Game, game used bat in there. Montreal 6-way RGL, aka host. Jim Tomey, Jose Canseco, Nolan Ryan. We had Ray Knight auto, a dual auto from Major League of Corbin Burnson and Corey Snyder. Chili Davis, Gary Sheffield. We have the 4-way of the Padres. Mark McGuire, Gary Sheffield, and a 4-way of Slugger Squad Bats. Your 1 touches in that break. 1 touches in that break were a little bit nutty. We had the Ricky Henderson Man of Steel going to the 1 spot, which is Michael S. The 1 of 1 Fred McGriff Bat Knob went over to Taylor. We had the Baseball Greats for the 7 Hit Kings. We had the All-Time Lumber Draft for the 3 spot. We had the Pete Rose Barry Larkin for the 6 spot. And the Pine Tar Inscription for the 2 spot. We do have a couple of cards that we need to random off, so let's go ahead and do that. And then we have a giveaway for everybody in chat.
That was crazy.
That was awesome. That case was better than our first case. I don't even think it's close.
The first case was nice, though.
Alright, before we do anything, I'm going to take a picture of this bat knob right now and put it up on Instagram. And do that during your guys' giveaway. That's sick. I don't normally take pictures, but bat knob. That's crazy. Okay. Hand these off to JML. Let's do a giveaway for chat right now. I think we still have a few spots left as well. Alright, we have a couple of randoms to run. Before we do anything else, let's run a couple of randoms. And the first one is going to be this 8-way. An 8-way to run, so let's go ahead and do that. This is the lumber left side. This is the 8-way. And this is between my old eyes. I can't read too far away. This is between Fred Lynn, Jim Rice, Reggie Jackson, Thurman Munson, Rod Carew, George Brett. We've got Catfish Hunter on this card. And we've also got Claudell Washington. Alright, going based off of the first name to whoever is the top name on this one after 8 clicks for 8 names. Claudell for the win, says Taylor. Rod Carew for the win. Rod Carew was the R spot, and the R spot in that break was Michael S with the 0. So Michael S with the 0. And one more, or actually 2 more cards to random off. Redo. 2 more cards. We're going to go left and right on these. It's Juan Gon and Rafi Palmeiro. And then also Fred McGriff and Gary Sheffield. We're going to go random these off now. 9 crush that one, yeah. Alright, and these are going to be the dual cards. Rod Carew, come on now. Come on now. Alright. Left and right on these. Left side or right side, get them. They're probably only like $20 cards. Left side. 6 and 7. The right side, that is going to be Gary Sheffield and Rafael Palmeiro. So Rafi going to the 9 and the G went to the 4. JML, if you want to take these and put them in there as well. For both of those, thank you. Cool. And that is going to put a bow tie on the break. Rigged. Unreal. The guy who hits a bat knob complains.